The year was 1886. The newly incorporated Orphanage and Home of the Free Methodist Church was formed, and a man by the name of Walter A. Sillew heeded God's call to oversee this new ministry. Because of the need for housing, Bishop Sillew donated 8 acres of land, a 2-story building, and a farm to this new ministry, just in time to see the first 4 children arrive in June of 1889 to take up residency at the home. At the same time, there was a pressing demand to establish a home for aged persons. Well, it wasn't long before the need to accommodate the growing population resulted in the expansion of the ministry. So, in 1898, construction of a beautiful home for the elderly began, known as the Gary Homes. Approximately 500 elderly residents were served until its demolition in 1972 to allow for further expansion into more modern facilities to become known as Heritage Village. The Children's Home saw a total of 1,848 children over the years from its beginnings in 1889 to 1965, when the home was closed due to changing state mandates. The ministry focus would soon shift to enhanced care of the elderly. As a young child, I was one of the many children who came through the doors at the Children's Home in Gary. It was here that I was made to feel safe, secure, and loved. And I am grateful to Heritage Ministries for their continued faithfulness to children and adults today, and I salute them for a job well done these past 125 years.
"125 years. From these humble beginnings to the diverse level of human services that are provided today, Heritage Ministries, as we are now known, has not only adapted well to constant change, but has remained fully committed to the core values of Bishop Walter A. Sillew. His vision from God to do a special work in saving young people and providing a shelter for older adults in need. His vision is as relevant today as it was 125 years ago. The story of Heritage Ministries is one of remarkable history and vision. As we seek God's wisdom and direction for the future, we remain confident in God's repeated faithfulness to the ministry over the years. The history of Heritage Ministries is one of progression, from one of the area's first orphanages and homes for the elderly to a diverse offering of Christ-centered human services that span from infant care to end-of-life skilled nursing care. I'd like to give you a brief glimpse of 5 areas of ministry that have evolved through the years that speak to almost every stage of life. Bishop Sillew believed that the best place for a child was in a good family, but that an orphanage was a necessary component to gather and care for those homeless ones until a proper home could be secured. While the original orphanage closed in the mid-1960s, our commitment to children has never wavered. In the context of today's working families and single-parent homes, Heritage House Child Care and Learning Center was birthed out of a necessity to serve those families who depend on high-quality, affordable, Christ-centered care for their children. Residing in one of the many independent living accommodations at Heritage Village Retirement Campus results in a worry-free lifestyle. Our residents enjoy freedom from the concerns and daily tasks that might keep them from doing the activities they love most. Deciding how they want to spend their free time becomes their greatest concern. Whether you enjoy participating in small group Bible studies, gardening, woodworking, making crafts, golfing, doing research in the library, or you just enjoy the rolling landscape of our 100-acre campus, but community activities are just the beginning. Heritage Village is the place for you. At Heritage Village Retirement Campus, we strive to create an atmosphere that encourages each individual's social, physical, and spiritual growth. We are dedicated to providing the finest quality of assisted living services available. Berquist Memorial is certified and licensed by the New York State Department of Health as an assisted living residence. 32 individuals call it their home, each occupying a beautifully furnished private apartment. every resident has access to outdoor balconies, perfect for enjoying the beauty of God's creation. Orchard Grove Residences, slated to open in spring 2012, will be Heritage Ministries' newest assisted living option. 3 separate homes will each offer 12 private rooms with bath, surrounded by common living room, dining room, and kitchen areas, all designed with the comfort and convenience of each and every resident in mind. At Heritage Ministries, the notion of traditional long-term care is a thing of the past. Our skilled nursing facilities are no longer solely places where individuals spend their last years, but instead, they are caring, supportive environments that help active adults return to their homes. Rehabilitation the Heritage Way is geared toward the individual resident. Physical, occupational, and speech therapists meet regularly to plan and discuss each resident's particular needs and future goals. The resident and their family member and loved ones are also actively involved in this process, remaining aware of the restorative techniques and anticipated outcomes. Drawing from over a century of firsthand experience, we believe that there are many benefits to intergenerational relationships. This especially holds true for the Connections program at our skilled nursing facilities. The Connections program is a multifaceted, person-centered dementia care program designed to engage skilled nursing residents in purposeful activities. What sets this program apart is that it focuses on and validates the residents' remaining cognitive, emotional, physical, and social abilities rather than their losses. What started in 1886 by one man's desire to follow God's calling has remained at the core of who Heritage Ministries is today, as we strive to serve others through Christ-centered ministries which promote hope, dignity, and purposeful living to the generations.